Recovering from neck surgery, they're looking on as Valhalla. Ivar has been doing very well as a singles competitor. Big matchup here tonight against The Miz. The Miz and Gunther, of course, playing mind games with one another. Gunther calls Miz a good, quote, sports entertainer, but does not deserve to be in the ring with Gunther. I beg to differ when you look at the resume and credentials of The Miz.
Yeah, The Miz has absolutely done it all in this industry. He's scaled heights in this industry that even the great Gunther has yet to get to, although I suspect one day he may well do so.
Miz, a two-time WWE champion, 8-time Intercontinental champion, won the United States Championship a couple of times, and also the Money in the Bank contract, but right now being pummeled by Ivar.
Yeah, Ivar came out here tonight with a crown made of raven skulls. If you notice that, I had to look it up. That is a sign of the Viking god Odin.
Oh, great move by The Miz, pulling out all the stops.
Most powerful of all the gods, but it's not helping him right now.
So, you know, if you're The Miz, this is a great test against a man physical like Ivar, because you get in the ring with Gunther, going to be one of the most physical matches of your career.
Yeah, it's the kind of match where I hope Miz brought his work boots and his hard hat, because he's going to have to put in a shift tonight.
Now he finally gets Ivar over the top rope. And Miz is fired up.
And you sense this might be Miz tapping back into that main event competitor we have seen in years past.
Well, it's always been there, I believe, Wade. I think the problem is Miz just didn't quite get the opportunities, or at least he felt that way, as Ivar just drives him now into the apron. And what the hell was that?
It's all about, oh no! It's all about focus for Miz.
How can you focus when you got that Valhalla over there screaming in your face?
The initial distraction from Valhalla is what turned the tide here, and then this is rib-breaking offense of Ivar that there's just nothing you can do to prevent the damage that's going to cause.
Where are the horns, by the way?
I dread to think maybe they've been replaced with the Raven Skulls, which is far more ominous in my book.
Ivar now dominating The Miz. And we mentioned Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental champion of all time. Today marks day number 521 of that reign.
It's just become ridiculous at this point. And where Gunther's disrespect really kicks in is that Miz is someone who explores every avenue in the entertainment world, whereas Gunther has devoted his entire life exclusively to the pursuit of in-ring excellence.
Miz lands on his feet. Big boot in the face of Ivar, looking to fight back in this match.
And you know what? Lesser men would have been flattened by now. Hats off to Miz, digging deep, rediscovering peak Miz.
Oh, he's been in the ring with the best of them in his career. Oh, great move by Miz! DDT, cover on Ivar, who kicks it too.
Catching Ivar by surprise. It's been a long time since we've seen Miz dig as deep as he's had to dig here. Go as far back into his playbook and catch the big man by surprise, almost scoring the victory.
Yeah, the past couple of weeks, we've seen Miz do moves he hasn't done in a decade. And now looking for a skull-crushing finale, but Ivar
turned it into a rib-crushing finale.
Oh, Miz got a little overzealous. That spinning side slam by Ivar. Cover now. Kick out by Miz at 2.
Well, the Viking gods apparently told Ivar they wanted gold last week. He did not give them what they asked for, but he is making up for it with wanton destruction. And now a man who faced off with Ivar a little earlier this evening.
Big Bronson Reed, and Miz looking to take advantage. Tornado DDT, cover by Miz for the win. Kick out by Ivar. Yeah, Bronson Reed was not happy that he did not win that fatal four-way last week. He believes that he should have had a rematch with Gunther.
Pie-faced by Ivar a little earlier in the night.
Well, he's upset with Ivar, and obviously he's upset that Miz pinned him to win the opportunity last week. So Reed just not a happy man. Sit out by Ivar. Splat goes Miz. Bronson Reed with a steel chair in hand.
Referee keeping a close eye on this.
Well, Reed just wants to take a seat. Ivar and Miz continues live. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. The Miz and Ivar going one-on-one, and Miz is rallying, and we're like, well, he was rallying. Ivar intercepted Miz. and just took him out.
Well, hats off to The Miz for giving it a valiant try after the abuse he suffered, but that might be it.
And sit-out powerbomb to The Miz and a kick out at 2. Big Bronson Reed looking on.
He's enjoying the destruction he is witnessing from both men, but right now it is The Miz who is very much getting the worst of it as Ivar continues to drop the hammer.
I definitely have to watch my monitor because I cannot see the ring.
Such as the massive Bronson Reed. Oh!
Ivar, Miz moved out of harm's way, and face first goes Ivar. Miz looking to pick up the win. Hook of the leg now. Is it enough? Kick out at 2.
Just showing shades of that resilience once again that took him all the way to the WWE Championship in the past. This is gold caliber Miz.
Yeah, but this is a territory Miz has never been in before. He's got the WWE Universe firmly behind him.
Yeah, I did not have that on my bingo card for 2023.
Kick after kick after kick. Right to the side of the face, and then another one. I'll say Miz better not get too cute here. Oh, and Valhalla with a cheap shot. Raccoon tails and all. Cover now by Ivar. Hook of the leg. 2 count, almost had him, and a kick out.
Well, hats off to The Miz, continuing to impress with his durability, his resilience, but he needs to start throwing something back in the opposite direction.
Ivar perched now on the second rope, 300+ pounds.
The beard of prey stopped in his tracks. Miz has tasted that before, wanted no part of it once again, and what is he cooking up here? Oh!
Ivar, though. Well-placed elbows. Now it's Miz who finds himself in trouble.
Miz was looking for that
From
elevated...
up there! Oh, my goodness! Cover for the win on The Miz, who kicks out at 2 after that ring-rattling slam by Ivar.
Well, Miz went big, he went for broke, it backfired as Ivar just had the raw power to muscle Miz up, crush his body from such height. How the hell Miz kicked out from here, I'll never know, but it was a weak kick out, it was late. And Miz right now is there for the taking.
And Ivar now getting frustrated. Meanwhile, big Bronson Reed. And Ivar telling Bronson Reed to watch this. Meanwhile, Miz looking to capitalize. Down goes Ivar. Miz stacks him up, uses the ropes to his advantage, and Miz picks up the win.
Here is your winner,
Big assist from Bronson Reed just when Ivar was going in for the kill. Slipped on a banana peel. But The Miz gets the W once again.
And now Bronson Reed just plows right through Ivar.
Well, that might be the last guy in the locker room I'd want to pie face, but I want to see this goal. You know what's about to happen? Tsunami!
Big Bronson Reed flattening Ivar.
I almost fainted on that one.
You okay?
What a thing of beauty this is, Michael Cole, providing you're not in Ivar's position of being on the receiving end. That is a retort for a pie face. Wow. And I'll tell you this, Michael Cole, no matter how big you are, no matter how bad you are, it is simply foolish to start any form of trouble with somebody quite like Bronson Reed.
Meanwhile, The Miz survived with a win over Ivar tonight as he focuses on the Intercontinental Championship match with Gunther a week from Saturday at Survivor Series. Also at Survivor Series, it is